Hey, how's it going? I'm Jay Dudley, and I wanted to talk to you about fear. That is something that I usually don't have an issue with, being fearful of pretty much anything. Uh, but there are some things that give me caution and pause. I fear for the safety or me not being able to provide safety for my family. I fear for the health and well being of others that are around me because I know that I have the knowledge and information to get them better and on a stronger path. I have the fear of not being able to provide. It's like really basic fears. I don't fear the police. I don't fear other men. We all have a fighting chance with any type of adversity, and my biggest weapon is not my fist. Granted, they work well. So do my shins. So do my chokes. So do my joint locks and all that other stuff. But my mouth and my brain are some of my most powerful weapons. That's why I don't fear any man. If I can provide logic, if I could provide logic to someone and be able to speak to whatever issues that are going on, and they can understand that, we're going to be able to get through this together. But if not, and we need to go to action, I'm definitely here for that. Hopefully, we won't have to go to that, but it's a high possibility that if people have a problem, it can happen. Beyond that, uh, what I fear are people not getting prepared. Uh, and when I what I mean by prepared, it's not just getting the food, it's not getting the weaponry, uh, it's not uh, getting money and all this other stuff. What it is having the prepared mindset that will get you in line with what you need to do. I tried getting everything prepared in my life. There was one thing missing, and that was the word. And once I started reading the word, it was able to give me a better guidance to what I was doing. Yes, you're supposed to store food. Yes, you're supposed to stay physically fit. Yes, you're supposed to have your sword ready uh, in case it's time to do battle. Yes, you're supposed to have your house in order. Yes, you're supposed to get your bills down. Yes, there are so many things that you're supposed to do, which I felt like I was doing them correctly, but I felt that burden and that weight on my shoulders. Once I started doing all of those things, spreading the word of preparedness, spreading the word of preparedness, it gave me a better peace that I am doing my job, not just saying, oh, you need to get this, you need to have all of your medical records, you need to have all of your, you need to have food storage, you need to have water, you need to have a way to filter water, you need to have a way to be able to bug out. It's so many different things that and so many check boxes you can check off. But if you are not right with your creator, whoever that might be to you, you'll never get to where you need to go. You'll always be chasing your tail and never catch it. And it's that confusion of you running around in circles is going to be passed on to your significant other. It's going to be passed on to your children. It's going to be passed on to everyone that you deal with and interact with. And no one needs that. It's going to, if anyone looks up to you, they're going to fall short just like you're falling short. So you need to get right with the word. Even if you're not a believer, just read it and you'll realize that there are messages and passages just for you all throughout the book. Whether you're an atheist, whether you're a Muslim, a Hindu, it doesn't matter. And if you're a Christian, you definitely need to be reading your word and reading the entire book, not just the little bits and pieces that make you feel good, because you are doing yourself a disservice. I I was doing myself a disservice because as a agnostic or an atheist, I thought I had everything figured out, and I would tell people like, yes, the Bible is a guidebook for life, but it wasn't a guidebook that I felt like I needed, because I was only paying attention to what I was taught to pay attention to, and that was the New Testament. If you forget everything in the Old Testament or just toss that to the side, you're going to be lost. You're going to be controlled. You're going to lose out in the end. And there will be no blessings for you. You won't have everything in order. No matter how much money you acquire in life, you'll never have that happiness, that joy, that balance, that thing that you need to keep you covered, to keep you focused, to keep you moving forward. There's always going to be that little thing missing. Uh, Whether it's to you and your children, you and your significant other, it just won't work out. So, uh, in closing, uh, just just get right with the word. It'll help out. All right. Shalom.